Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I am Meredith, and I'm here with our message for the 2nd of July. I think it's Wednesday. Anyway, 2nd of July. We're using the Good Tarot for our message today. We have the Sun in Cancer. The Moon is in Libra. Yes, Libra. And Pluto is still retrograde. All right, let's see what's on offer to us in the Good Tarot today. Another robust shuffle, by the way, as you can see. First card, 8 of Fire. That's the 8 of Wands. That's a swift-moving energy. This is 8 fiery wands coming your way. So, good communication. This is a marriage card in tarot. It's information that weaves things together in our situations and circumstances. So very powerful card here. And my feeling as I look at it is that we've had an epiphany of sorts yet again. And we are contemplating things in a very different way. This is paired with, nice. Well, that kind of confirms it for me. 5 of Air, that's the 5 of Swords. 5s are about change. I feel like we've changed the way we consider a situation, and by doing so we have expedited the energy around us in a much more satisfying way. Let's see what else we got going on here. That's interesting all by itself. Then we have the 4 of Air, 4 of Swords. So this is a card about preparation. It's rest, relaxation for the spiritual warrior, right? So what a great set of 3 cards here when you consider the messages that we have been receiving for the last 2 weeks. And this feels like a check-in point for us. We've taken a leap of faith. We're trusting the divine flow. We're holding space for allowing ourselves to be magically miraculous, and the cards are indicating be prepared for what comes next. Let's see what comes next. Justice. So there's some harmony. Something is harmonizing for us, which is a wonderful thing to see when you're looking at the 8 of Wands as your first card, because again, that's a very fiery, swift moving, and 8s are all about momentum. There's a great momentum for change in the way that we have been thinking, considering, and contemplating things, perhaps out of habit, behavior, programming, and so on. And thinking about something in a different way and taking just a few simple different actions, we've created a harmony for ourselves. And I feel, justice is falling right here in the middle of the reading. So I feel that we've reached a point of harmony with our leap of faith, which is awesome. We're not as, the ego is far less engaged, let's say. Good job. Next set of 2, patience. There's the Temperance card, Archangel Michael. Harmony, patience. Divine alchemy is what's going on. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Be prepared for what's going on behind the scenes in that 4 of Swords and the beautiful harmony that you have created. So big energies are moving. And this is paired with, great, another 6. The 6s have been with us a lot this week. And here's the Lovers, Major Arcana. Harmony within divine feminine, divine masculine energy, and new decisions and choices being made. Beautiful. Next set of 2. We have the 9 of Wands coming back again, and it's paired with, awesome, the Ace of Pentacles. How beautiful is that? Now, we've seen the 9 of Wands more than once now this week, and it's been kicking around for a couple of weeks, actually, and this has been the message of encouragement for your journey, for your path right now, no matter what condition you find yourself in. And when we're at the 9 of Wands, we are garnering all of our endurance and fortitude to go onward. And for some of us, we've received a message about something from long ago coming into being in the now, and something manifested or put in motion for manifestation so long ago that some of us may have forgotten about it and just thought it wasn't in evolution. And it's in evolution now, which is evidenced by this beautiful Ace of Pentacles here, because this is a card of great love, great bounty. There's a doorway of opportunity here, and the doorway of opportunity is wide open for us as we come harmoniously through justice and the Lover's card, as well as the divine alchemy on offer to us. That's what we're taking through the doorway, and we have the endurance and the fortitude to do that. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. What is the universe assisting us with that we don't necessarily see right now? Because we may not know what's beyond that doorway of opportunity in the Ace of Pentacles. Though it's got to be good, because this is such an upgrade of energy from where we were prior to eclipse season, this most recent one, and prior to other eclipse seasons. I still feel a great influence of those eclipses, I would say from up to 18 months back at the very least. And now we have evidence in the Ace of things we set in motion long ago. And while it has been a long journey, the harmony we find in the Lovers and the Justice card, also we find it here in the Four of Swords. We're prepared for the very things that we set in motion, Eight of Wands, so long ago, because I feel like we've gotten over the mental trap of the ego when it comes to whatever it is you're focusing on, or whatever is coming to heart-mind coherence as you hear this message. Bottom of the deck, of course, there's the Emperor, and why not? Super stable, number 4 out of the major arcana, the know-it-all in tarot. He's all 4 kings rolled into one being. And he does know it all because he's experienced it all, though he knows never to rest on his laurels with that, because there's always something new or a new combination of experiences to weave together, Eight of Wands, into the evolving now. Beautiful. So lean into your divine masculine energy like an emperor and celebrate your endurance and fortitude in that space. Next, the Hermit. A quest beckons, number 9 out of the major arcana. Next we have, oh seriously, the Strength card. Number 8 out of the major arcana. Have the courage to be vulnerable in the face of new experiences and continue to answer the call of your beckoning quest and show up like an emperor. Whoa, you have more than enough strength to do whatever is required of you in the now to bring even more fulfillment and happy satisfaction, divine satisfaction out of your current manifestation journey. 5 of Water, 5 of Cups. This is a card of reverence. I know that everyone speaks of this card as pain, loss, and sorrow, emotional pain, loss, and sorrow. And they see it as a somewhat of a stuck point in the tarot cards. I don't see it that way at all. This is taking stock and having reverence for some of the more challenging experiences we've all had in our lives, in our journey, and the strength that we garnered from those challenges that brought us into an emperor, empress style energy that set us on a path with a new quest. So this is a point of reflection, and we've been seeing a lot of this in the Judgment card showing up on repeat for us as well. So we're quite heart-mind coherent over our challenges and how they have strengthened us, and that's what gives us the fortitude and the endurance to keep going. Awesome. Then we have, nice, Queen of Wands, our no BS queen for sure. Love her because she's passionate, vibrant, motivated, right? And as are we. So she's a wonderful companion here, companion energy to the Emperor energy in the reading. We got a lot of fire and a lot of passion for what lights us up right now. So go for it in a harmoniously balanced way in your divine feminine, divine masculine energy. I feel like we're supposed to keep going with the cards. Yep. From the bottom of the deck. There's the death card. Lots of major arcana here. Beautiful energy, powerful. This is energy that's here to stay for a bit. There's not exactly a temporary energy on the major arcana. And when you have so much of it show up in a reading, this is a, hey, sit up straight, pay attention to the message that's coming your way. Your higher self, soulful presence, heart-mind coherence is listening, and transformation is at hand, and transformation is in your hands. You're doing all of this with great support from the divine all. So keep going. See, there it is. There's the Empress. Beautiful. Ace of Wands after that. We'll stop there. So Emperor, Empress, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, Justice, Death, Strength, Temperance. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy here. So 2 aces in the reading, lots of harmony for us in the now as we hold space and participate gently in everything that is in evolution. Keep going. Do not stop now. I did a reading for someone yesterday who was kind of asking the same questions. You know, should I keep the faith? Should I keep going? And, you know, then we pull a reading like this. Holy cow. All of us can keep going. You know, and her question may be a universal question. So, what a blessing. Look for a sign and don't stop. Confirmation of this reading for sure in those 2 cards. Look for a sign, pay attention to your intuition. Yesterday we were talking about how the intuition might be subtle. Though when we follow through on the guidance offered to us intuitively, we create profound results. And then there it is. Opportunity and peaceful resolution coming out together now. Yeah, that's the harmony. That's the harmonic influence in this. Peaceful resolution. Meditation brings answers. Sure does, because that's where the intuition flows so beautifully. Big happy changes and no need to worry. Not even a little. Final word on the reading from angels and ancestors. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? Oh, yes. Beautiful. Yeah, be brave and honest. This reminds me a bit of the 9 of Wands, actually. And then we have the Shaolin Master. Be graceful in your movements and your actions. There's the influence of the Emperor and the Empress right there. Use all of your knowledge, garner all of your gains, and channel that into everything that you are discovering and exploring now about your own manifestation journey. And be delighted, be surprised, because I have a feeling it's going to wow every single one of us. Have the best Wednesday ever, peak of the week. Peace, love, joy, happiness. Namaste.